Well, Peyton, the day has finally come. We finally have our own cameraman to help us out with the show right there. Get a look at this guy right there. Yeah. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, his name is Dron. Dron, say hello to everybody.
No.
Okay. Well, Dron, you look pretty fit. Do you think maybe sometime we could work out together?
No.
Okay. Do you say anything other than no?
Yes.
I think we're gonna have a great time.
I need to start working cameras if I can look like him.
Yeah. I think we're gonna be friends.
I'm fat. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're watching this. I'm Christopher Gate. This is Peyton Fretwell. Thank you to watching another episode of What to Watch on.
It's late.
Yeah, it is late. And so, Peyton, this has been a pretty big day for us.
Big day for news.
It really is.
Yeah, we got new trailers. We got news. We heard about Daisy Ridley possibly being the Tomb Raider reboot.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, so
she'll play a lovely Tomb Raider. I just know that.
Yeah, the Force will be with her.
It will be. It'll be awakened in the Tomb Raider.
In the tombs.
Nerd joke.
Oh my God! But yeah, and one of those trailers we're going to be talking about today is the Captain America trailer. A lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of movie reviewers have been talking about it. This is the first time we've actually sat down and spoken about it.
Oh yeah, this is it came out earlier earlier Thursday, and my goodness gracious, if the first one did not get you already set and pumped, if the Super Bowl commercial didn't get you set and pumped, which we have talked about in our previous videos before, so you can check them out down below to get those ideas. This, I don't know if it's the final trailer or not, but the second trailer they have for the movie, it just sets already what we were anticipated times 10.
It adds so much to what we can expect, and at this point, we had only seen action sequences. Like, we knew this movie was going to have a lot of action, and up until this point, that's all we thought it really was, but we didn't really know much about the story going into it. But this trailer provided a lot as far the actual story. We actually know what's going to happen now with these characters and how these people are getting on different sides, why they decide to fight each other this way, and it's very exciting. We get that shot of the Avengers and them defending New York, and then we have the spoiler alert for if you haven't seen any of the Avengers movies, because I'm going to go a little bit into it.
Go ahead.
And then, of course,
you've had time. You've had time. It's been years.
Age of Ultron came out last year.
So you had time to get adjusted for this.
But yeah, and then they showed the events of Winter Soldier with the battleship crashing into Washington D.C., and then of course the events of Age of Ultron with Sokovia?
Oh yeah, Sokovia.
I keep wanting to call it Slovakia, which is an actual place.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but Sokovia does sound a little cooler.
Sokovia. And so this film, they're introducing the Sokovia Accords, and a lot of people are upset about it. A lot of superheroes.
You know what? It actually sets up to what these movies are really leading up to about them. There has to be something that has to be done, and that's one of the reasons I think that this movie. Winter Soldier, while a sequel to obviously Captain America and the Avengers movies, it was almost, being a superhero movie, it was almost set in a grounded reality.
Right.
And I really like the direction that's what Civil War is doing. It's both a sequel to Winter Soldier and all the events that led up to everything to this. And like you said, all those events from the past movies have now come into a big figurehead, and this sets up the tone for this movie.
Yeah, and the Russo brothers being attached to it really has helped with that, because the Winter Soldier, in my opinion, up to possibly this film, it was the best Marvel movie that's come out.
It was actually my favorite,
which was surprising considering Captain America. The first Avenger, the first Captain America movie, was kind of a dull movie.
It was mediocre.
Yeah,
it was really mediocre.
And then they took it. The Russo brothers took it. They took it in their gentle hands. They caressed it. They gave it the spinach of Popeye.
Made a little.
And made a super movie out of it. And
yeah, I was thinking they're chicken, but you went out.
Obviously, an oversimplification.
But they really did a fantastic job with the character, especially. And you know what? Give kudos to Chris Evans, because he's really made Captain America probably my favorite Marvel just out of the Avengers, because he's such a, he's a goody two shoes and he's a Boy Scout. But my goodness gracious, I just love just the way how he's portrayed that character. And I love how the Russo brothers are portraying the characters as well in the movie too. We can't go without saying the biggest obvious thing that we saw.
The spider in the room.
Well, I was going to say elephant, but no, your metaphor, Mr. Joe Bigger. Yes, the appearance of Spider-Man towards the end of the trailer. Did we have to see him? No. But that added so much more weight to it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Spider-Man being in it?
I'm kind of in the middle on it because, like you said, did we have to see him? No, because people who were going to go see Civil War were going to go see it anyways. And we didn't need to see Spider-Man in order to keep going. And I know that this is probably a money-making thing. Sony's involved with Spider-Man. They're kind of splitting the rights to this on this movie, and Sony was probably like, "Hey, on this final trailer, maybe push our guy a little bit. You guys have been pushing your guy for a few months now." So, I'm kind of. And that being said, he looked awesome.
Oh, he did.
I know there are a lot of people on the internet that are not liking him. They think he looks too CGI. He sounds too young. And
he's supposed to be 15. He's supposed to be 15. This is. I know they've rebooted Spider-Man numerous times, but once again, this is a new Spider-Man, and he's supposed to be set just like in the Civil War comic books. He was in high school.
I'm so tired of 30-year-old men playing like they're in high school. Yeah. It's like, can we just get a young?
High school? Yeah, just.
We're finally getting that in Tim Holland, who's. A lot of people are just saying he's doing really good on set. So he's playing Spider-Man well. He's taking the role seriously. And that line that he says in the trailer, I think it's so small what he said. He's just kind of like, he's among gods in that with Captain America, Iron Man on opposing sides. And he's just right in the middle. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
And I feel like at that point, he wasn't talking to them. I felt like he was talking to us, the viewer. It's just kind of, here I am. You wanted it. Hi, everyone. It's me, Spider-Man.
And the way how Iron Man set him up, too, he was like, under roofs.
Yeah.
And he comes down, webs Captain America's hands, takes his shield, and he just throws out
What a great shot.
It is. It's a fantastic shot. And I love the suit, how they designed the suit. I like
the mechanical eyes.
The mechanical eyes. It almost has like that John Romita look that he had back in the 80s. When
exactly.
He was Spider-Man.
And I had Deadpool's voice in my head where he's about to do a superhero landing. He's about to do here he goes. That's really hard on the knees.
Really hard on the knees. That's one of the best parts. I was really impressed with the final trailer. If this is the final trailer, yeah, I mean, we could have not gone without Spider-Man, but everyone's been talking about it. We knew he was going to be in here. Everyone wanted to see what he looks like. I like that I think they did it perfectly. You just had a small teaser. Like, we already knew he was going to be in there. They didn't show like a major scene with him. They just showed that, yeah, Spider-Man's in the movie, and and I was going to go see it anyway. But that's just another element, just something else that adds to it.
Not everybody.
Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther was great.
Yeah.
Like not everybody was going to go see it like us.
Of course.
We heard Black Panther was going to be in it. We were like, oh my goodness, we were going to go see this.
I was going to say, right there. And then Black Panther on Iron Man's side fighting against Captain America. Shoot, I don't have my wallet on me, but I was going to throw money at the screen. Yeah, I will.
And all of those in the trailer, and that wasn't even my favorite part. My favorite part was Ant-Man going through the fingers of Iron Man. And nobody's really talked about that. That was amazing.
That amazing scene right there where he's just going through the fingertips of Iron Man with that little fight scene.
And if you watch the trailer, you notice what he jumps off of is an arrow. So we're finally getting the Hawkeye in the animated series and the comic book. Hawkeye puts Ant-Man on one of his arrows and shoots him, and then it gets Ant-Man to a bad guy super quickly. And I'm assuming in this scenario he's shooting the arrow at Iron Man to get at him faster. And I'm so excited for that moment because I know it's coming.
That's a great. Like I said, of all the moments they're talking about, I'm surprised that one's not even being mentioned. I mean, even still, we saw it in the Super Bowl commercial, but just the Iron Man hand and he's fighting Bucky, and Bucky does the gunshot. That's in this trailer. It's still cool to me. Yeah. So.
Hashtag Iron Man hand.
Iron Man hand. That's a toy I'm going to definitely buy. I don't really care.
Yeah.
The Russo brothers, the way how this movie looks, it's going in the right strides. I'm really excited. This trailer the movie already has our money. Yeah, it already has our money, but this trailer just amplified my nerditude for it. So
I'm confident it's going to be great. So speaking of movies that we were confident in, you recently saw 10 Cloverfield Lane.
I did see 10 Cloverfield Lane. I did see it. I went and saw the early showing Thursday. Yeah. So I decided to go. I'm sorry you couldn't come with me.
Yeah. So that's one of the cons of being in a lower tax bracket.
Well, yeah, that's true. But then again, I mean, this guy will be on vacation the following week, so he'll have plenty of time to get to see it down there in Florida.
Plenty of time to go through my remaining disposable income.
Well, paychecks do get to come, so every once in a while.
It'll be spent wisely in margaritas and drunken tips.
Well, now I don't feel sorry for you not coming with me on Thursday to see Cloverfield Lane. Oh yeah, I did see it, and I was entertained with it. It's a very entertaining movie. The performances are excellent. John Goodman, Mary Weinstein, oh my goodness! I just said the actor's name. That guy. I said his actor's name too.
Something Corrigan?
It's something.
I know him from the newsroom. I saw him in the newsroom.
He's in the newsroom. I'm gonna put his name down there. But he's the other guy. He has the broken arm, and he's like, I was just trying to get in here. And so you see him probably in the commercial. But no, I saw the movie because there's a lot of mystery behind it. It's just a direct sequel to Cloverfield, and it's just what's it all about and everything else. And I would say. Those who go to see the movie this weekend, if you do go see it, you're gonna have a good time. It's an entertaining movie. It has some great acting in it, great cinematography. The music, soundtrack for it, fantastic. I will admit, I'll wait till you see it. I was mildly disappointed on a few things.
Okay.
So the more I think about it, I'm on the tiptoe level of I'm half and half. I'm just I don't hate it, but at the same time. I don't know if I agree 100% with all the Rotten Tomatoes.
I feel like when I come back from vacation, we'll do a spoiler review.
Yeah, we'll do a spoiler review.
We'll talk about that ending that you don't seem to be hyped up about. Watch me love it. Watch me love the ending, and I'm going to come in here and we're going to clash.
It's just, oh my goodness. It's just, and this is no spoiler. I'm not spoiling anything for you guys, but the ending it's definitely, it's water cooler talk. It's something that you will be talking about.
Right.
But, and it's, as a movie, I was not disappointed. It's definitely,
it was a good time.
It was a good time.
You had a good time. Were you not entertained?
I was not. I was entertained. It's just the ending. I was like,
kind of left a sour taste in your mouth.
Quick little rant here. J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams is, he is one of my favorite people. He has a lot of TV shows, movies I watch. J.J. Abrams is one person. He will always, at least for me, will do one thing that will make me go like, man, I love J.J. Abrams. There's other things like. He made me waste my money and my time. It's kind of like Lost. After a while, you're like, I'm so addicted to Lost. And then when you got to the end of it, you're just like, I wasted 5 years or 6 years. Yeah.
It's just that one thing where you go, JJ.
Yeah, that's all it is. And you're just like, I'll get you, Captain Planet.
That's kind of I'll get you. I love how J.J. Abrams, his superhero equivalent is Captain Planet.
That's the only thing I can think of.
But yeah, it's kind of his equivalent to Star Wars with Leia hugging Rey.
Yeah.
Which he just went on record as talking about, saying he felt like he made a mistake on that. And at this, I thought it was a good moment in the movie. I didn't read into it as much as a lot of people did, but looking back on it, I was kind of,
I got to see what people were talking about. When I was in the movie, I was just so enthralled. I was like, Leia's here, C-3PO.
We were phantom menacing, and which a term loosely used by a person I follow on YouTube, whose name is escaping me. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking. Yeah, we'll put it in later too. Chris Stuckman. Chris Stuckman is a movie reviewer that I like to watch. He licensed the term phantom menacing, which is when you go watch any movie, not just Star Wars, and you're so excited about it that when you watch it the first time, you ignore all the flaws with it, and you're just like, that was a perfect movie. I cannot wait to see it again. And the more you watch it, and the more time goes by, you go, this movie is terrible.
That is it's very true.
A lot of people were doing it with Zoolander, the sequel.
Yeah, Zoolander.
Like, it's so funny, and then
they go back and watch it again, like, well, actually, like in 5 years from now, you're just like, it's not funny.
There was a Zoolander too.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's
had a really good marketing campaign. I'll give them that.
Of course, I was excited to see it. And I read the reviews, and I was like, well, I'll just catch it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, we'll just save this $12.
I'll just save my $12. I will definitely say that. But yeah, when you get back, we'll go in more in depth about 10 Cloverfield Lane, and of course, we'll be talking about Batman v Superman.
Oh yeah,
that's the big thing this month. We probably will be doing something on location for that.
We're going to be doing a lot of stuff leading up to that.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, and I know you're going to be off this week, but don't worry, I'll hold down the fort. There will still be episodes and everything else and content stuff that'll be on Twitter, Facebook, all the updates that you can go. If you want to see other videos that we've done, past reviews such as Hail Caesar, Deadpool, The Witch, Zootopia, you can go to WRBL.com. You right now are seeing the actual WRBL.com thing. And
you can go to our website, W2Watch.
Thank you for all that.
We do have that thing.
We do have that thing. I will have, well, you see it right there. There's an image of it. There's our website, and we actually will have the videos posted on there from the YouTube page. And guess what? We have a YouTube page. We're also posting videos on there, so you can also see them on there. And you can like us on Facebook. You can check us out on Twitter at WRBL.com.
Really, there's no excuse for you to not get any of our content.
There's none.
We're everywhere.
I mean,
we're like Pepsi.
Yeah.
We're just everywhere, but surprisingly not famous. We're like Diet Mellow Yellow.
Wow.
That's probably more accurate.
Wow. Diet Mellow Yellow. I forgot they even made that.
We are the Diet Mellow Yellow of movie media. Surprisingly tasty, but somehow irrelevant.
Wrong. It's not even wrong. It's very accurate. It's 100%. We're gonna laugh about this a year from now. But we're actually like a lot better, more.
When we've moved up to Diet Sprite.
Yeah, we were like, remember we were Diet Mellow Yellow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're like Diet Coke Zero. Yeah, so we're getting there.
Caffeine-free Coke Zero, which is actually not bad.
Yeah, if you mix it with another drink, another soda, or water.
Yeah. We're going to sign off of this. On that note, we're going to sign off on this. And like you said, you can catch us on any of the social medias, any of our videos. I'm Peyton Fretwell.
I'm Christopher Gates. Thank you for joining us. And until next time, finger guns. That's right. I'm still doing it. I'm not a little kid anymore.
We are Diet Mellow Yellow. We're just going to put it right there. Diet Mellow Yellow.
I'm actually going to put up a Diet Mellow Yellow right here. That's how we end the episode of Diet Mellow Yellow.